Jamahal Hill has announced that he's moving up to the heavyweight division and wants to fight Josh Hokit.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. Yeah, I'm going to heavyweight. I'll let y'all
Wait,
know.
is that an announcement?
That's the announcement now, bro.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news right here.
Yeah. So it's yeah. I'm officially gonna say it. I'm going to heavyweight. It's been something that I've been working on now for like the last for a few months, putting on the necessary weight and putting on the muscle and everything like that to move up. And I think it's wouldn't it be better if I came back and went and won the heavyweight title? I think double champ is better than two-time champ though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think double champ is better than two-time champ. I like the way it sounds. And as far as the Hokit goes, that's what I want. That's exactly the fight that I want.
And that's funny because I read that comment.
Conor McGregor appeared on the Ariel Helwani show yesterday and gave his thoughts on Ilia Topuria's loss to Justin Gaethje. Conor claims he knew that Ilia was going to lose. McGregor also says he's open to fighting either Justin Gaethje or Islam Makhachev following his bout with Max Holloway at UFC 329.
You have been linked to Ilia a lot over the years. People saying that he reminds us of you and all that stuff.
No way, does he? He has the same tattoos, he says the same stuff, he does the same fucking movements. He was gonna scream on the thing. Great, good lad, he's alright, I like him. I knew that was gonna happen to him.
Really?
I knew by his
Why?
I just seen the train and that. You need to get it put on you in the gym. I've been there myself. People, you have to kind of say, listen, you better. Here's $1,000. There's $1,000 cash outside the octagon if you can drop me. You know what I mean? It's the type of stuff you need to be doing. You need the guys coming at you, walking forward with their hands down on the opening bell. You're gonna get walloped. He's a bit flat-footed. He has his areas. He's not fully complete. He's not a full complete fighter, but he's good. And he can make inroads. His face will have to heal for sure. His face, I'd say, is smashed up.
What would you say to him? Because you've been there before where it felt like everyone
Well, I've
piled
not
on.
been there. We only bled my blood once inside the octagon. So I've not been in that situation. He's got banged up bad over the course, which caused him to quit. It's going to be a dark place that he's in right now. He's going to have to dig deep. Can he do it? I think he could. I think he could do it. You know, there'll be motivation to do it. And I wish him well.
Cheer Islam, those are the two champions at 55 and 70. Do you think about the belt or are you bigger than the belt?
No, I'd be after the belt for sure.
Okay.
I think Gaethje is, when he's on, he's good. He's okay. But when he's off, he's atrocious. And, you know, I fancy him handily. I fancy teeing off on Gaethje. And Islam, there's history there. It's at 170. I know he's fighting an Irishman, my fellow Irishman, who I've also trained with, who I also know. I'm open for it, for sure. I'm open for either.
Paddy Pimblett continues to call Ilia Topuria a quitter following his loss to Justin Gaethje.
Paddy, we saw your initial reaction to the main event at the White House. You've had a bit more time to think about it now. What's your reflections on that fight between Ilia and Justin Gaethje?
Yeah, it was a scrap. Like, Justin can drag a war out of anyone. I know that better than most. But I just thought Ilia had more about him. I didn't think he'd quit on the stool like a little. I thought he'd carry on fighting. Know what I mean? I think I took some worse shots in the fight with Justin, and I carried on fighting, kept swinging to the last bell, and I took a few. I basically got me brain poked by his thumb. Know what I mean? And carried on fighting. But as the saying goes, some people have got that dog in them, some haven't, and he proved when the going gets tough, he's a quitter.
Do you think it also shows people how tough you are, the level you're at, as you said that you went the full distance?
Yeah, it should do, like, you know what I mean? I went the full 5, I didn't quit on my stool, I wasn't saying no mass, he didn't, you know what I mean? He proved that he is a quitter, and people can say it was his brother what pulled him out, but if my coach said we're finishing it there, I'd say no, we're not, we're carrying on, we're getting this last round done, simple as that.
What did you make of Justin's performance?
Vintage Justin Gaethje, you know what I mean? He's a legend, future Hall of Famer, and he deserves that win for his illustrious career. He deserves to become unified champion before he retires.
Arman Tsarukyan is still trolling Ilia Topuria. Arman DM'd him yesterday, telling him to change his record in his Instagram bio from 18-0 to 17-1. Arman said, Ilia, as soon as Face ID starts working, change it to 17-1. For the record, Ilia has totally removed the 18-0 from his bio. Israel Adesanya calls Arman Tsarukyan a streamer and thinks he should lock in on training.
Yeah, I think
you should go watch the Max versus Conor fight.
Conor. See why do you think he should do that? I think. What about my boy Arman Tsarukyan? What about Arman Tsarukyan? We gotta give this man. He's
streaming. Look, I like Arman, bro. And look, he lives good. He eats a lot, which I like. I like that. He knows how to train. He knows what to do. But to be at the top of this game, you can't be hanging out with Sneeko and Neon on the regular. You know, you got to be in the gym. I know this. You know this. You got to be at least as active as possible. So, Arman, I say he's popularity wise, his stock is boom, shot up. He's doing the right thing.
Alex Pereira wasn't happy with the way Jon Jones reacted to his loss to Ciryl Gane. If you missed it, after the fight, Jon immediately posted a video to his Instagram wearing a goat necklace.
Vídeo. E assim, de verdade eu fiquei assim surpreso, né? Porque fosse os caras que provoca ele, sei lá, o cara perde, né? E o cara vai lá e fala alguma coisa, aí beleza, mas pô, eu nunca falei mal do Jon Jones, entendeu? Eu sempre respeitei. Muitas pessoas me perguntam, pô, Alex, você se considera o melhor? Manda ele mostrar alguma coisa, eu falando, alguma entrevista, eu falando que se eu ganhar eu sou o melhor. Eu falei, cara, isso aí só dá discussões. Pô, eu não sei, se me considerarem, ok, se não considerarem, ok do mesmo jeito, tô ganhando meu dinheiro, tô, pô, fazendo história e, pô, mas se não vou decidir isso, entendeu? De verdade, agora, de verdade. Eu só não entendo por que ele fez isso, entendeu? Numa hora assim difícil, entendeu? Pro atleta, ninguém quer perder, tá ligado? Uma hora difícil, o cara, tipo, fazer uma provocação por um cara que nunca fez uma provocação com ele, entendeu? Você vê, diferente. Quando ele tava passando um momento difícil, né? O que eu fiz pra dar força pra ele, mas, ninguém é igual, entendeu? O outro, cada um é peça de uma forma, entendeu? Sempre falei bem dele, falei que ele é o melhor, mas é um dos melhores. Pode ser considerado o melhor, não sei, entendeu? Eu não vou ficar nessa discussão, sabe? Falar, ele é o melhor. Daqui a pouco vai ter só pra dar briga, entendeu? Mas, bom, mesmo com tudo isso, não vou deixar de ser fã dele, eu sempre falei bem dele. E sou fã, e só fiquei assim, sem entender por que ele fez isso.
Justin Gaethje's coach Trevor Wittman says Ilia Topuria made a big mistake by going to the ground after hurting Gaethje with body shots.
Overcoming the body shot, like I think
that was crazy.
I think Ilia made a big mistake there.
When he went to the ground.
I think that was a big mistake on Ilia's part. You know, going to the ground. Because Justin was really
he was hurt very bad.
Hurt. And Justin's just a durable guy. He's very smart in situations. He knows when to take breaks. There's times in the fight, like the third and the fourth round, where I was like, stop taking breaks here. You gotta find it, you know what I'm saying? But easier said than done.
Trevor Wittman also spoke on the footage of Ilia Topuria and his team celebrating before the fight as if Ilia already won. Wittman believes it was arrogance.
Him going in there and celebrating the night before, and just the arrogance of that, like, no one's gifted in this world. It takes hard work. It definitely takes belief like he has, but this world is a motherfucker sometimes, and I hope the best to Ilia. I hope he recovers, and I hope he knows how to balance what that is, because, you know, you never have a perfect day. Everybody goes through things, and that's the balance of life.
Ilia Topuria's close friend Pablo Motos reveals he spoke with Ilia today, and he's got some serious injuries. Ilia is looking to rematch Justin Gaethje in Spain. Pablo said, "This morning I was with Ilia. He has fractures in his orbital bones, in his nose. This morning they were treating his wounds, and he still couldn't open his eyes properly. Then we were talking about something we are going to do this summer, making jokes, and then he said a phrase I loved. He looks at me with his eyes closed and says, 'Champions, when we fall hard.' They're already looking toward the future. He was telling me I'd love to do the rematch in Spain with Gaethje." Herb Dean has responded to Alex Pereira. Yesterday, Pereira released a video to his YouTube channel reflecting on his knockout loss to Ciryl Gane. Alex called out Gane for the back of the head shots and also went after Herb Dean, saying he should be punished for not addressing the fouls.
Eu me colocar assim no lugar do árbitro, o cara tá ali na certa, eu caio. Pô, ele começa a bater e tal. O cara tá vendo que é golpe legal, mas ele acha que ele pensa assim: como é que eu vou parar essa luta, velho? Mano, é irregular, tá na regra. Você não vai estar errado se você parar. Isso tá na regra. Parou. Não, mas ele parou. Cara, olha no vídeo. Ninguém ia falar do árbitro, velho. Pô, o cara foi sujeito ao homem, entendeu? Mas agora ele não foi sujeito ao homem. Ele não deveria estar ali habitando aquela luta, velho. Na verdade, um cara desse, velho, tinha que ser punido. E assim, cara, é um trabalho sério, é um evento sério, entendeu? Pô, isso aí aí, pô, o cara devia responder judicialmente, velho, entendeu? É a mesma coisa, no Brasil, pelo menos, quando você vê algo assim, uma pessoa, sei lá, batendo na outra ali, ou vai fazer alguma coisa, você pode fazer algo pra impedir e você só finge, fica na sua ali, você responde por isso, velho. Ainda mais um cara que tá ali pra fazer isso, ganha pra isso.
Herb Dean responded to Alex by posting this video to his Instagram. He wrote, "I hope this was useful."
The White House card was amazing. I can't imagine a way it could have been better. I could tell by some of the comments online that I owe you guys an explanation about the rules and how I refereed the fight. First of all respect to both fighters. I'm talking about Gane and Pereira. Amazing fight. Okay, so let's get into it with this rule. Okay, the rule we're talking about is the back of the head, and that's confusing because it's different than boxing. And the way we enforce this rule is we focus on the nape of the neck, and that's really what the rule should be called. The nape of the neck or occipital junction also covers the spine, and it covers a line right here with 1 inch variance to either side, so right here. So this is what we go over in a rules meeting. I will let them know that this area is a foul, off limits, that this area is a fair blow. Here is a fair blow. Turn to the side so we can see it here. Here is a fair blow. Here is a foul. Hopefully that's useful to you guys and clear things up at all. Also, I'm gonna make another video about telling the story about the history of this rule and how it was made, and I think that might explain why this is here, because I think that's more there for politics. But I think it is an interesting story, so.
Alex Pereira had more to say to Herb on his Instagram. He posted multiple photos of the back of his head after the fight. He wrote, "This will only change when the fighters fight to remove the referee who makes these kind of mistakes. Let's prevent this from happening to you. We have the strength to do it. I guarantee it." He followed up with this photo. It says Pereira wants Herb Dean gone. Alex added Dana White. He wrote, "You should set an example with him, as it's done with fighters when they ruin the image of the organization." Alex then posted a photo of Herb's face with a red X through it, and it says no. Alex reposted this video basically accusing Ciryl Gane of being a cheater. Alex also reposted multiple reels of Pritchard Colon, the boxer who suffered a devastating brain injury after being repeatedly struck in the back of the head during a fight. Alex Pereira and his team are now looking to appeal the loss to Ciryl Gane. Speaking to MMA Junkie today, Alex said it became a life-threatening situation. "We don't know how it's going to affect me long term. We're going to pursue this legally. We're going to talk to our lawyers. The bill is going to come for some people." In the same interview, Alex was adamant that Herb Dean made an error and said that he never wants Herb to referee another one of his fights ever again. And that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Hol My Di. It says, "Alex lost obviously, but Gane is such a dirty fighter." The second one's from Ahara12. It says, "There were at least 9 back of the head shots. It's so frustrating how Gane is so talented and still can't help himself but to cheat." And the final one's from BrawnyBoy7179. It says, "Herb Dean needs to be fined or disciplined for not reacting to illegal shots." If you want to be featured in our next video, all you have to do is drop a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.